Hi there, I'm Luticon or Lou, and I'm going to be playing some 2 Point Museum today. And it's just going to be pretty chill. Alright, so we're starting out in Passwater Cove, which is the marine life museum. I have been working on this one for a little while already, so it does have some stuff already done. So you can see we've got our aquarium side over here, and over this way we've got like our Wetlantis artifacts, and over here I have started a little botany slash supernatural section. So we are trying to get some donations for cold water fish, which is in here. So at the moment we've only got 2 fish, 3 fish, 2 the same though. So we're gonna send them off and get them to get some more fish. So for the cold water fish, which is what we want, we get them here in Numdrop, and we're going to autofill, and we'll get them some extra XP hopefully, and put them on detailed so that we can get higher quality exhibits. Alright, in the meantime, the place seems to be running okay at the moment.
You're now a little better. Not much, but still.
Okay, the gift shop is definitely overrun, so we might get rid of some of these so I can put an extra counter in there. We'll go this way, that's a little bit easier. Okay, so that needs restocking as well, so we'll get rid of that. And because we have the supernatural guys, we'll make sure that we have some supernatural plushies. So at the moment in my gift shop, I've got the supernatural, the botany, the marine, and the prehistoric books. Same for all the little outfits and the posters, because technically we have all of those in this museum. It's really annoying because this one, for example, is both supernatural and botany, and the skeleton over here is actually prehistory, and it counts as prehistory, but it's actually prehistory, and the aquarium, the marine, they should be back soon. So I get really impatient, so I normally have it on super fast speed. Let's see if there's anyone that needs training. Yes. Okay, so we're probably going to put him on fire resistance because things get on fire here all the time. Apparently, if I've done it properly, you should be able to connect through my Twitch stream and make havoc in my lovely museum if you would like to. But see how you go. I don't know if that'll actually work or not. We're gonna give this guy aerodynamics because these guys just do not pick up the donations ever, and so I need them to be a bit quicker about it. So we're just trying to give everyone a bit of aerodynamics around here. At the moment they are all pretty empty. Oh, look at this one. So we'll call him to organize that. Okay, so this is probably the most annoying one, is the camera room. and like constantly trying to find somebody to work in the camera. So who do we have that can actually work in there? So we actually only have 4 guys that can work in there, but we have, I think we have 3. 1, 2, and 3. So we probably should get one more. Ideally, I'd like to train somebody, but that's just not always possible because they take forever to level up. So we're gonna put this guy in there, and hopefully, because we've got this here, they will mate and we'll get some more fish, which will be really cool. So we have a gift shop checkout lady. We might give her a ticket booth so that she can sell stuff super quickly and let all our customers in when she's available. Yeah. Okay, so while they're doing that, we need to send some people to get hopefully this last one that we're missing here. Okay, what have we got? Alright, so these guys are both gonna go on this tour, but one of them is probably gonna come back soon, which is really annoying, but this heart thing, when they have it, it doesn't do much, so I don't hire people with that most of the time. But when they come back, it's just a quick trip and we can get them fixed up. So, yeah. Alright. So, that guy is doing really good. And yes, we got a little baby. There it is. So that's exciting. We've got a little baby! And these jellyfish, we're gonna get rid of them because I had them there earlier when I had a temporary exhibit and it needed to be 2-point radio. I might turn that off actually. Yes. So as funny as the DJs are on 2-point radio, we might turn them off because they do get in the way a little bit. Yes, what was I saying? Oh yeah, temporary art exhibit. I normally chuck it right there, and it needed to be like level 5. Oh my goodness, what's happening over here? Dear. Sorry, technical difficulties. My little character will be up in a second. Right, you can see my belly now. Here we go. So let's get a tracking going properly, and then we can get back to gaming. There we are. Righto. So we are back. We should be anyway. I'll just double check that. Yes, we're back. Alright. So we have somebody just come back. Hopefully, yeah. Okay. So our mate got sick, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, we got a wetsuit of armor. I think we actually have one of those already. So we'll just send it to the inventory for a second. Camera room. I was gonna hire somebody, wasn't I? But it's my brain playing tricks on me. Okay. Let's hire this level 2 guy, and then we will train him straight up to do cameras. Where is my training room? There it is. So that he's ready, and then we will do strolling surveillance and aerodynamics later. And we were going to send our poor sick guy out. So we have to go back to the Bone Belt. If you haven't played 2-Point Museum before, the Bone Belt is where you start out. This is the prehistoric area, but you have a little bit of everything in here. And this is our healing holiday. So we're gonna send. Oh, apparently we have dead arm, painful blood. Okay, we're gonna send our seasick to this guy first, and then we'll come back to the other guy. Normally I'm way in debt in this game, but we're doing pretty well with this one. At the moment, we're just trying to get up to star level 4, so we're at about halfway there. And then we'll move on to a different museum, and we can have a look at what I'm doing later. Okay, so another fish. Now, what we're going to do, because there's another fish, is I am going to get the most boring of these fish, probably that one. Wow, they're going for it, aren't they? Alright, we're gonna grab this guy, and we are gonna. I do that all the time. I'm so bad for that. Um, sorry. So we're gonna grab this guy, and then we're going to go right here, this green grabby, and we are going to chuck him in. What is it called? I don't know what this is called, but you chuck them in there, and then the deconstructor, and then it basically like looks at them and tells you all the secrets about them. It's not as important in these ones because they seem to have like some base knowledge already, but in one of the other ones, this base one, they don't have any knowledge about anything, so you have to do a lot of work beforehand, and it's even worse because you only get money and stuff if you are providing knowledge, which you can't do if you don't know anything, so you kind of have to like chuck everything in there. Which is why I'm really careful about my qualities now. Okay, and another one there. Let's check on that guard and see how he is going. Ooh, okay, we've got another fish. This is the other species that we have in the cold environment one, and another nigiri fish. So we are doing well. So we're gonna send a janitor in there to get that going, and just double check because I swear I saw someone. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can have aerodynamics because we need them to pick up those donations so we get some money. So there was a lady before that popped up when I was doing something else. Anyway. Now, so this has come up because we sent that guy to get analyzed, and I don't know how to get to that menu now. Actually, I think it's here. This one, enlightenment. So, so we get to claim this because we got him up to level 10 with that, and we've got a new location available, which is pretty cool. And as you can see, like huge staff wages output, but we're doing really good with museum income and donations. I think we're doing a marketing campaign. Yes, we've got a marketing campaign running, which is definitely helpful to get some people in there. Okay, yes, that's been cleaned up. Okay, so the golden molars, we'll have to see if I can see one for you, but basically they climb up through the floor and then they try to steal stuff. Oh, there we go. Where is he? There he is. So, this cop has seen him and got him straight away, because I've set them up like that. I have them everywhere. Oh, there's another one. So he goes. He's pepper spraying him with pepper. To get him a long nose. Because in one of the other museums, I started getting a lot of stuff stolen. And I even did a special one where they were like, oh, we're gonna just have a bunch of like people come in to steal stuff, and the whole point is for you to like make sure your security is good. And that was really hard. Okay, so they wanted to buy one of our tiger sharks, which is really cool, and they're willing to pay us double price. We do have a few tiger sharks, so for this one I'm going to sell. Normally I wouldn't, because I normally only have like one, but especially with the fish, we have a lot going on. So we got two in there, but I need to make them a bigger one so that they can actually mate, so we might just sell one for now. Okay, so 3 Wetlandian ruins. Actually, that's what we were looking at. Is that the same? Yes, it is. So that's the Wetlandian artifact, so we need to put a buzz on that, which it has. Why is it saying that we don't have? Activate all buzz bonuses. Okay. Maybe it's because he's only level 1. Okay, so basically what we're doing here is we're trying to make him look pretty, and so people want to like look at him and do stuff. So ideally you want to have them at like level 5 all the time. That is ghosts. What am I doing? We want marine life. That's the one. So basically we want a little cool around here. So that's when these guys come out, because they look cool and they wobble around and stuff. And so you can see the circles overlap on both of these, so both of these guys are getting the rewards from that. Now, it's just hard to do, like, make it not look like you're overdoing it sometimes. Like, you know. So I might just chuck a little cute little Sharky in there. That gets us to 5 and 5. Okay, he's still not happy with that. I don't know what that means. Don't know what's going on there. Okay, which one? This one. The green one. Yeah, that makes sense. That's the one that needs more filters. Okay, let's send these guys in. And get that sorted. We might also... Nope, no perks available, unfortunately. So this one actually doesn't have that many fish in it, but for whatever reason, these guys are really dirty. And, not real healthy, so as we can see, just a few more of those already gets us, like, much healthier looking water. I don't know what that was. Anyway, so these are actually all upgradable, so we can just upgrade them. I don't know why I double checked that they didn't have perks, but I did, so that's fine. Apparently this means that they're like tired. I can't remember if it's tired or if they like, I don't know what that is. What is that? That's two people walking through each other. Yeah, tired. So in some of my museums, which you might see later, I actually have just wall-to-wall seating, for this exact reason, and also because it actually looks really cute, when you do it properly. So I like to do it like this, with a little space between each of my chairs, and then chuck a very basic boring pulpit in there, which, as you can see, is a decoration, so anything around it, so like over here, if we have that seating, that would look less like forced, so I do try to do that, just because I sometimes hate the way this looks when I've just been like putting random stuff in there to make it look nice, or to get those decoration bonuses, or to, you know, do whatever the game wants me to do to get those achievements. So we'll chuck that in there for now, just on this side, so Oldmate can't say that he is tired anymore. Okay, what's going on down here? Okay, so yeah, we captured 4 of those mole guys, and we exposed 2, and none of them escaped, which is pretty good. And again, that's our monthly breakdown. Okay, so I think this one over here is a wetland artifact. So yes, it is. So, oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I know what we need to do. So we need to get some more knowledge, which is putting that in here, which we can't obviously do with that one because we want that one. We do have an extra one because they found it. So let's chuck that in there. So we're going to pull it out of our inventory and chuck in straight in there. And that should actually get us happy. That's fine now. I already fixed that, but I paused it and fixed it and then kept doing things. So now that it comes up. That's also another reason why I don't love having the DJ announcers on Top Point Radio. Because if you pause it, it also pauses the radio. You can change it so it doesn't pause the radio, but and basically they have to catch up with their announcements after you come back from pause, and they'll suddenly be like, the expedition team has returned, and you're like, no, they didn't. But anyway, so okay, so there's some sunken salvage which will give us money if we had these, but our guys do not. How's he done that? We're gonna put XP. Oh, he does have that, apparently. Oh, I think I gave it to him for one of the other tasks. And it's actually pretty good that this is a level 2. Normally that's not great, because you can see here we got a 10 and here we got a 7. Basically, in order to remove those events, we need to have a team total of more than that number. But because Sebastian there is over 10, we can basically send whoever we want. And then that gives our lower ranked person a chance to get some XP. There is other ways to send them for XP, but actually I'll show you. So in each place there is one, I think it's this one, yes. So Marine Life Expert XP, and you can just send them there and they'll just come back with XP. Ooh, what's this? We need a Botany Expert. Okay, so we've got an aquarium with 225 buzz. Which is basically like, it's got lots of decorations and people want to go there and stuff. So we will unlock that. And who should we send? Oh god. Okay. So because he's level 4, we've gotten rid of that event. And for whatever reason... Oh, okay, so if we want that, we need to give them the XP one. But because there's an illness and an injury, we're probably going to give them the first aid kit instead. And it's already going to take them 28 days to come back. So we might just go with detailed. Okay, it takes like double the time, but we get a better quality exhibit when it comes back. So at the moment I have only got 2. I think actually I've got 300,000. I can probably get a third one. Yes. So let's chuck that. We'll chuck that over here. No, actually here. Sorry. Because that's the exit, so technically we want them to be able to exit through there, and we might expand later. And where will we send these lovely people? I think that is. Oh, yes. Okay, so we had the cold water fish. We've got the buzz around them. So we've got something here. Okay, so these are new cold water fish, which is very exciting. It's always really interesting to see what they come up with. And so they're gonna get an illness. There's not much I can do. So we've got 2 tents at the moment. We've only got 1 guy with a tent, which is survival skills. So because we only got 1 guy with survival skills and not 2, we're gonna get an illness, unfortunately. So we might go with haggling, because we just spent a lot of money. And let's send them off and do that. Alright. So at the moment we've got 4 ghosts. 3 of them are in the sunken room style, so they're like pirates, and then one is a prehistoric. I think I got somewhere else. Oh, yay! Okay, so that was upgraded. Oh, easy fixture. That's a good one. Ooh. And they want to showcase an exhibit. So this is what I was talking about before. This is an art piece. Basically, we will chuck it right here. And then they will have requirements for this showcase. So they want it to have a level 5, and we also, it's got a donation stand there. We want to make sure it has a donation stand, so we get some good money out of it. So, as you see, we've had about 500 guests see this impressionist statue so far. Not this particular one, I've done this a few times in order to get some more money. Because it just seems to go so fast in this game, and also I don't want to be evil. I like really struggle when it's like, oh, you need to do this, but if you do it, somebody's gonna go missing in action. Okay, and the marketing qualification is such a pain. Anyway, so we're gonna quickly make this prettier so we can meet those. So yeah, this is my go-to. So he has some pretty good already. It's like a level 3, now he's level 5. And because he's right in the main entrance here, so this is my ticket, guys, he gets lots of interested people looking at him. Okay, so the Department of Culture is coming. Oh, no, what has happened? Because this is a botany exhibit and this is not a it's not a botany museum specifically, we don't have a lot of botanists on staff. So let's have a look who we do have on staff. Alright, so yeah, we've got someone going on an expedition and the other one is doing tours, which is not ideal. It's not ideal at all, actually, so let's coordinate off his tour. He's actually got people with him. Let's have a look. Do we have? Of course we don't have. So our options then are we wait for him to finish his tour, or we put in a request for a botany guy. Botany application. So it could really be anyone. So that takes 10 days, which you'd think a tour wouldn't take that long, but old mate will be on tours forever. Alright, what have we got? Okay, so we leveled up Catherine, which is cool. Yes! Alright. Okay, so actually, in a second, let's check. Actually, we'll check right in the inventory and then check. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so he's a great, and she's an epic, so we don't care for this then. We'll check that in there. Okay, so the inspector is here. Most of the time I don't even look at those, because you kind of know what's going on. We need to unlock this one. Oh, okay. So if we do a marketing event, specifically for Atlanteans, then we can open this up. What are they going to give us? Some ruins and artifacts. That'd be really cool, actually. Because we need them. So, okay, you're still dying. Alright, let's have a look. Okay. How are we going? There we go. Here's Iris. Chuck Iris in there. Iris, fix this. Actually, go right up on it and put it right there. You got stuff to do. What? Where are you going? Do the things. That is not how this works. That is your job. Okay. I don't know. Don't know about that Iris, man. We will get her some rapid restoration. That might be her issue. I actually don't think any of the buttons have restoration, so hopefully she can do it in time. If not, I remember where we need to go to get that one again. Again, not ideal, but these things happen. Okay, oh, a sea head. So look. Up to level 12. Okay. Knowledge level 2. I think I needed level like 3 or 4, so let's have a look what all Alfie's got for us. Yeah, pretty tree. You don't have this, it's epic. Of course it needs to be hot and humid. They always do, mate. They always do. So put him over here, because this one needs to be cold, so we don't want the hot guy next to the cold guy. For obvious reasons. So we're gonna chuck this one. No, it's hot, isn't it? Oh, please. There we go. Put one of them on each side, and then we will chuck this one there as well. So this is like a mister. So together they'll make it humid. We're good to go. Apparently that doesn't help if you put a mister with this one. Oh, it's dead. It's gone. It's done for, mate. That's why. Oh, mate. Yeah, it was too late. Okay. Well, let's sell that then, and I will send out for another one. And hopefully that's what we get. So that one was originally in the bone belt. I think it was here. Nope. That's not it. Maybe it wasn't in the bone belt. Palm tree. Ah, there it is. So, yeah, no, ideal. I have to send 2 of them out there for that, but anyway, that's, you gotta do what you gotta do. And your staff don't look after you properly. And let's get the XP going. And I'm pretty sure the one we lost was like epic, so we need to get the gold back. Okay. Anyway, let's go. What do we want? If I can get another one of these. Okay. Let's see. Okay, cool. We've got another new baby. Very exciting. Ooh, leopard shark. Exciting. Where do we need to put that? Cold water and fresh food, of course. So that means that he cannot go in with these guys because he's gonna eat them, basically. Which, you know, makes sense. So let's put this over here. If you don't recognize that, that is actually which one is it? It's a sponsorship. So that's this holistic diffuser here. So we get money for basically people look at it and then they make a donation. So we're gonna make a little aquarium for our new guy. I think it needs to be 4 by 3. Yeah. No. Hang on. We got this. Alright, so we need one of them in there. And press. It's probably the worst thing about this game is like random stuff just comes up the time you're like, oh wait, I need to do something. What was I doing again? So let's check this guy. Check this guy in there. There he is. So, like, he's at capacity in there, but at the moment we need to make some room. Okay, these are the guys who are not having a okay, I think, yeah. Our mate here has just filled that up, so that's all good. So that sorted itself out. Alright, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna make a change here. Oop. That's not what I want. Alright, let's look at that. Okay, I think we have that already. So that is epic. So we'll send that to inventory and just have a look at how that is. Yep, that's it there. So that one's only great. So what we will do is remove this guy and replace it with our epic one. And then it's always automatically the wrong way around. Alrighty, let's see what these guys got. Oh yes, this is our botany team, botany maritime team. So this guy can go back here. Go back there. There we go. Alright, so he should be good to go. And now that we have an extra maritime, a botany specialist, hopefully this one won't be the same fate. Alright, so that'll get us up to level 2 on the conch, which is over here, which I think is also an artifact. Let's check our knowledge boost on there. That's our buzz. So 1, 2, 3, cool doolies. Yeah. So once that goes through, we should have at least one, definitely. Yeah. He needs one more, and I think we need one more over here as well. I always forget when I'm looking. Yeah, that's it. Alrighty, so let's go and do that. Unfortunately, even though we have like 3 planes, we can't send them all to the same place. So I can only send one at a time to get the things that we need. So this guy's about to level up very shortly, so we'll go extra XP to make sure he does. Okay, so we did a really good job. Nobody stole it. Whether they'd want to or not. But this means basically it's been sold or someone's gonna get it. So they gave us money. Alrighty. So enlightenment. Okay, so that time we didn't actually level up, like really close, but we didn't. Okay. Why did that not happen? That's a wetland artifact. We got all 3. I'm gonna have to look into that. Alright. Let's give him some fire resistance. As I said before, very necessary, even though we're surrounded by water. So I go off. Oh, he's about to come back out. Yep, Okay, so I'll make him back with an illness. What do we got? Yay! Epic. Alright, again. Can never remember what I've got. So I think this guy is average. Ooh. Let's get rid of him then. I didn't check that last time, obviously. Otherwise, I would have changed him out, wouldn't I? Alrighty. Okay. So I'm not sure what's going on with these like buzz bonuses. It said all three. This guy seems to have all three. Oh, ruins, not artifacts. Oh, it was right in front of me, wasn't it? That's an artifact, not a ruin. That is dinosaur bones. So we don't actually have any ruins. Where are we gonna find some ruins? That's okay. So that is an instruction. That might be where we need to go. I think that's ruins and one artifact. So that's where we want to go, definitely. So 6, yes, through marketing. Righto. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and we're gonna start a marketing campaign. And we want a white planting campaign. We'll put it on repeat and we'll make it a standard campaign. Alrighty. So the stickers, that's good. Okay. Let's go to security guard for that. Oh, get rid of these random jellyfish. We don't need them for the moment. Well, apparently this guy could do with some prettiness. That's not really a word, is it? Nope. Don't let me tuck that behind. That would be too easy. Ooh, that looks killer. Oh, okay. So we've got the bogeyman coming now, or the boogeyman, depends how you want to say it. But basically, these guys come to the toilets. Like, why? Why, man? Let's check those down. And we'll do a cute thing from this to the entrance because we basically get to get the kids doing stuff and learning about marine life. So just get them attracted to that. Ooh. Do I want to hang? Yeah, put one there. One there. There we go. Lots of messages. Fully decorated analysis room. I don't think it's decorated at all, so that's fair enough. An exhibit collectors coming to visit, so they might want to buy something from us. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't send any money out because we were trying to get those wet lanterns so we could get the new place open. Alright. What's going on here? Toilet discomfort. There's a toilet right there, man. I need toilet discomfort. Alright. Don't care about that. Okay. What should I do while we wait for those guys to come through? Ooh, what's that? No, he doesn't want anything. That's good. We weren't gonna give you anything. Alright. Since they mentioned it, let's clean up this analysis room for next time. Let's put a nice clock in there. Little froggy. Get this up to level 2. Invalid room. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just go in here then. And this basically does room specific stuff. To make sure that it doesn't come up with invalid room. It's pretty much the whole reason I do that. So let's go with the Wetlandian again. On theme, mate. When we do this, obviously it like cuts what we can do, which is really annoying. So, and there's no pot there, like it's basically all covered. So we're just gonna do what we gotta do, man. So that means a bunch of posters are gonna be on the wall. We're up to level 5. Oh wait, no, I guess we're not. It takes so many posters, man. So many. Oh, let's check some. Get some in the back wall there. There we go. Yes! Level 5. You won't have shit to say next time. Alright. Alright, how are we going with those Wetlandians? Campaign size, that's the number of days. It literally tells us nothing except that. So we're gonna need to go and pretend we're gonna lie somewhere and have a look at what's going on. Right, how many? Okay, we've had 2, so that's at least some progress. What is going on here? We've got enough to go through there, so let's see if maybe we come out with a somewhere else that we can get the ruins that we need. Okay, just go to the toilet. Where is your closest toilet? It's right there. I don't know why. They just sit there and be like, yeah, I need to go to the loo, but I'm not going to. How are they going? Alright, we might take one of these guys. Let's take this one. And we'll get them all the way up to 3, hopefully. And people will learn so much. Okay. So she's doing an analysis. She got rapid restoration. Let's give her analysis. Actually, that might be helpful for her. You probably need some customer service because it's open in the gift shop. Okay, he's already got the fast. We might go with mechanics for this guy. I don't think we have a lot of ghosted boys either, so we might go ghost capture here for these guys. Oh, actually, there might be some other stuff. Let's check on. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to put him on strolling surveillance. That basically means when he's walking around, he'll see stuff. In addition to being good in the camera room, if we need him to be. Same for this guy. This guy already has the strolling surveillance and a camera room, so we might give him aerodynamics just so he can catch them. So yeah, that's what the love heart does. It's just happy thoughts. It boosts the happiness overall, which means they're less likely to be like, I quit. Which in some cases is fair enough. Speaking of which, okay, so when we hire someone new, they're automatically on the lowest, like, worst salary. So we're just gonna put them up like this. Otherwise, I will get a message saying that they're gonna resign. It's literally the first indication you get that they're not happy. Sometimes you might see the double sign, but it just depends if you're looking in that general direction. We've hired a few people today, so. Oof. These guys are not happy. And they do a lot of work for us, man, so we better make them happy. Not super happy because, you know, they won't be negative and that's painful. I mean, I'd love to be like, yes, you can have all the money that you want, but the game's not built that way. Alright, so we got some more level ups with training stats, so we'll probably get that in a minute. Yes, up down Atlantis. Alright, so these guys should be all happy now. Hopefully. Oh, wait, you're not happy. Make you happy. Apparently, I missed some of the experts. Right, here we are. Let's go and have a look at this and see what we can get in the wetland fish ruins. Hopefully, some ruins. Alrighty. Yeah. 100 grand from the gift shop, of course. No, you can't just let me in. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, that's our 6 wet legends. Thank goodness. Alright, what do we got here? That was not ideal. To get some money. I want to avoid some sharks. And we're gonna take an extra 5 days. And we're gonna be MIA. No way, man. That is too much. Okay, how are we going to counteract that? What do we have? Oh, yes. Yes, girlie. So she's got our pilot wings, so she'd get rid of this event, and that event, and that event. So it's not ideal about the money, but it's better than losing somebody. So we're gonna go with XP, I think, and go to kill. Oh, palm tree. What perk can a palm tree have? Let's find out together. Okay, let's give it a knowledge boost. And I just realized that I did not put a sign next to it. They get really upset if you don't have a sign, and even though it's like close to that one, you have to put this here, this donation wall here, because they fill up so fast. I don't even know how to do it. Okay, so thankfully that looks a bit better now that we like put in that extra counter. Remove some of our plushies, but we got that line down. So let's look these guys. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Let's go with another ghost capture, I think. We've got some ghosts. If they get out, like they got pretty good rooms. Well designed, you know, by me. So, we'll see how that goes. What? I've disappeared again. I'm so sorry, guys. What the hell? Why? Why wouldn't you just stay open? Do, do, do. Alrighty. Sorry for the weird faces we're making right now. That should be fixed. Yes. Okay. We're doing things properly now. Okay, there I am. Okay, let's move me down a little bit. Alrighty. Okay, the calibration messed up again. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so this guy has survival skills. What are we gonna give him? I think we'll give him rapid restoration just because they take forever to get anywhere near restoration. So if we give it to them rapid, we'll go from there. Okay, well, what do we got going on? We got our guys training. We got people looking at cool things. Let's move that because that looks weird there. That's better. Ooh. Yay! That's the worst thing about this game when like nothing's happening and you're like, I need something to happen like right now. But saved by the chopper. Yes! Some ruins. Very exciting. Oh, must be placed outside. That is a new one on me. Oh, that looks horrendous there. Nope, can't go there. Oh. That looks pretty cool there. Let's go up in the grass actually. Oh, near a bin, near an info center. It's got too many things. And that's what I meant by like all the buzzers then. Okay, so we're outside. We probably need some stairs to come out here. That would be a great idea, wouldn't it? Alright, let's do that first so I don't forget and then be like, why is somebody moving my cool exhibits? And while we're doing that, we'll move this over here. Actually, I might move this as well. Make it more centralized. Righto, and let's put this over here. So that one needs to be near like a cursor exhibit, which is like that stuff over there. So maybe actually we should move it over here. Then it's technically where it should be, but it is kind of like blocking the ghosts. But maybe the ghosts will like it. Maybe the ghosts are into that. No. Alright, so there's that. Okay, so we've got some people visiting already, so we better just pause it. Because they're already getting mad that they can't give me money and that there is no signage. So, signage. These glass ones are really pretty and they change colors when, like, depending on which ones they're next to. So you can see this one over here is purple. Right there. So yeah, they like look really cool because they light up and shit, so that's awesome. Now, what else? We'll just complete on that. And what else do we need over here? So we need a bin. Customize name. Can I do that? How do I do that? I I don't know how I do that. I'm gonna have to look that up. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, we needed a bin. That much I can do. I can get that organized. So let's go down here. Where's my wet lantern bin? That one. Next to the sign. So what else do we need? Near any kiosk? Kiosk. What counts as a kiosk? Ticket booth? Map kiosk. That'll do us. Let's shove a map kiosk in here. And then we need somebody to man the kiosk. So let's hire somebody else. Actually, let's go with the customer service girl. Righto. What else do we need? We need to customize the name. How do we customize the name? Let's have a quick look, actually. Just give me 2 seconds, and of course the music goes off while I'm doing this. Okay. And of course somebody has Googled this already. When you click on the exhibit, just simply click at the name. That didn't work. Maybe this one? Ah, there you go. Scarlet. Hallway. You're gonna have a new name. I'm not that creative, guys. Really. What is with this? Why is the music on? Oh, there we go. It's back. It's back. Alright, so now we are just going to... Not enough security cameras. You are off your rocker. Okay. Let's send out for some more stuff. Here's it. Oh no, that's the obstruction. Sorry. No, that's not gonna work. So we're gonna want this lady instead. And do some XP to make up the money lost. Okay, where's my cafeteria? They're always out of people. Let's go with Lawrence. In you go, mate. Okay, Chloe was coming. Sorry, Chloe. Okay, we need a marine exhibit to go next to it. I don't know if I can put an aquarium out there, actually. Let's give it a go. Give it a red hot go, mate. So we can just pick that up. And nah, it cannot go outside. So not ideal. But we need a marine exhibit. You say that. It's a marine life exhibit. Oh, okay. We got a dilemma, people. Okay. The expedition is suddenly plunged into great danger as a giant predator with teeth the size of buses gives chase. Normally, if you don't have survival skills, this one is grayed out. So I am assuming that since we have that and it's not grayed out, that's going to be the best move. I don't know. So we'll see what happens. Here we go. Woo! We got sea legs. I don't know what that means. But we got it. Once? Okay. Okay, what we might try, just thinking, one's a marine life nearby, but obviously we can't put the marine life outside because we just tried that and it did not work. So we will boy over here. Ooh, that's probably not the best side to put it on, is it? That's where people want to walk in. Ooh, and that doesn't work because that is where the door is. Alright, we're gonna have to deal with that. They're gonna just have to deal. So that makes a bit more sense to have a map there. Nope, I didn't want the person, I want the kiosk. Right, and then we will grab the person and we will take them over as well. Okie dokie. And there is our little donation basket. And our little bin. I don't know if that will work. Let's just have a look and then we'll see what's there. Ooh, another piece of promenade. Okay. So that's not gonna fit there, obviously. But we might be able to move this helicopter. Yeah, and just have all 3 helicopters over there. That will probably work. Let's chuck that over there. Yeah. Oh, actually, let's just check if they're all happy over there now. What? It has to be near a marine life exhibit, but it's not happy with the fish. Like, they're right there, man. Okay, let's double check. Marine life exhibit. Yes. Oh, okay. So we want them near like other wetlands and artifacts rather than sea life, apparently. So let's check this guy here. Ah, there we go. There we go, man. Just doing the do-boo. I say such weird stuff, man. Is that happy now? Are you happy now? Yes! Score! Okay. Ooh, ooh. Archway ruins. So, I mean, it'd probably look better if they were all together, but it did a thing. Actually, that's a ruin as well. So we customize all of that, and then we'll have that 4th star. 4? Yeah, 4. Alright. So we need some seating, another decoration, and we need to change that. So just go. I feel like that's the entrance. So we're gonna go entrance. That's not how you spell it. Let's enter here. Yes. I am not spelling today. Spelling is no work. Okay, so oh, okay. I forget that I need to pause. Alright, sorry. Let's get him. Let's get this conch shell. Chuck that right in the middle there. Then hopefully that should work for both. Let's just see. What does that say? Your info stand. Oh, it does. Oh, that was decoration, wasn't it? You clicked off that too quickly. Yeah, okay. So one's called decorations. It doesn't care. That's fine. Now we can get rid of this and this. Oop. That wasn't real happy with to begin with, but anyway. We're doing our best. So how are we going? Yeah, seating. Seating. What? That's not a marine life decoration. No, it's not. So we might have to get another one of those. Actually, does it want some marine life decoration as well? Yeah. So it wants to be over here with its buddy. But it'll just have to deal for now. Check that guy over here. Righty. Seating, and because it's outside, we're not gonna go with our standard glass seating. We're gonna go with this nice wooden bench. I think that's better. Am I right? Am I wrong? I mean, you tell me. I'm sure you will. Ah, where's my duty? Alright. So, we just need to get another marine life decoration for that one. We'll call this one Stinky Feet. Feet stink. Why would you want someone's feet as a statue? Why? Like, why? So, that's what we're calling that one. There's increased. Right, Lantian Column. Alright. Lantian Column. Oh my god! We got the 4-star! Woo! So, I don't know. It mustn't have been that we needed to do all of them, but just like most of them. So that's cool. So we're going to go open map because we're gonna go somewhere else. Where should we go, guys? I am thinking we will go back to science one. There is the space one. This one's the science one, sorry, and this one's the space one. I am at some point going to a new one. Hey guys. Oh, okay. That's really exciting. We might leave that until another day. So, the beginning, like the backstory of this whole 2 Point Museum, is that the old curator like went missing, disappeared without trace, and basically for this location, this is where they went. So there was like a note or something and nobody could find it, and then now we found it and this is where it is. So that would be really cool for a whole like stream in itself. So maybe we'll do that next week, maybe tomorrow. I don't know yet. We'll see how we go. So that saves me from having to go back to the base one because I really messed that one up and I don't want to start over again. What? In saying that, we might just take a break, quick break, to just chill and do things. So I'm going to do that right now, and I'll be back very shortly. Bye, guys. Hi there, I am back. Just a quick question. My hubby tuned in and he told me that you guys maybe can't really hear me, so just let me know if you can or not. You may not be able to hear me asking you this, so just let me know either way. I might figure out how to put a poll in chat at some point, but I don't know how to right now, so give me a second and I'll see what I can do. Alrighty, so let's get back into it. Let's just make sure I'm all where I need to be. Alrighty, so we are back. We are going to go into the science one. It's painful, to be honest, so let's just get it out of the way. So with the science one, it's a bit different than the others in that a lot of the things you actually have to make yourself. So not everything, like when you go on the excursions and stuff, you're looking for blueprints rather than actual exhibits. And I'm sorry that I'm like looking to the side. It's because I'm looking at the monitor, which you guys are on. Okay, so this is our science museum. As you can see, we've got our little botany area here. And then over here, so we've got the signage here, nice beautiful signage. And this is my seat setup, so it goes the whole way around. It's so tedious to do, but it does really help. There used to be something here, but it caught fire. That's also why the science one is so painful. And again, there was one here, so this is 3 different generations of something. So I can't even make that old one anymore because it was on their level 1. Alrighty, and then you come through here, and this is an old flying machine. This one I didn't have to make, you could actually find the pieces. We got a skeleton, we got another skeleton, a seance room, seance simulator. We had that in the other one as well, but I didn't actually show you. So we have a subsection of stuff that we can make, and there's this close encounter. So both of these are ones that we can make in the workshop, and they basically are like interactive. So people really like those ones, and when the school tours come, they'll be really pissed if you don't have any interactive stuff. So let's see. Okay, what was I making here? A deluxe drill. Okay, so we need to get this guy up to level 4 as well. So we need to clear the collapsed tunnel with the deluxe drill, which is why I was making that. See, we've been prepared. We were prepared. Ooh, upgrade with a perk. Cannot be stolen. That's a good one. Let's get that one. Okay. So we got all this slime everywhere, and that is because the robot dude, because this is a science museum, so of course they made us create a robot dude. He went on a mission, he went haywire, so he's not here. I could make another one, but he went haywire, so actually I might just turn the desktop audio down a bit. That might help with hearing me if you can't, if you can, awesome. If you can't, we probably don't know what I'm talking about. So let's go. Now we want to be in this one. So it's all black because technically there's a tunnels underneath the facility, the science facility. So I think, is this where we want to be? No, that's the modification labs. I think we need to be there for something else though. Robot labs. Shock labs. Clear the Labs Tunnel Shock Labs. Lux Tunnel Shops. Might be up this way. Nope, Laser Labs. Let's just go through here until we find Shock Labs. There we go. That's the one. Okay, so yeah, we're just literally waiting on that drill. Once that's done, we can fix that up. There we go. Gotta be patient, man. I gotta be patient. Alright. Okay, so basically we want to make sure that we're definitely higher than 8 and higher than 5. We should be. But definitely higher than 8 because we don't want to MIA. Yes! Oh, going haywire out of order. Why are we sending him? I don't know. Can I change it? Yeah, I can. Actually, you know what? We're gonna send him because, you know, he's a robot. It's better than sending a human, I guess. That's a whole kettle of fish that chill gaming is not ready for. So they're gonna go off and do that. In the meantime, what do we want to do? So yeah, we got a prehistoric girly here, and he's being a shrink to her, making sure she's alright. Let's check on. Okay, that's doing alright, but let's just send a botanist to it. And these guys are doing. Ooh, oh yes. So this was a sprinkler pump, and it got caught on fire. I think I rage quit from this last time because everything was catching on fire. It was driving me crazy. Let's see if we can make another robot, actually. That'd be kind of cool. Ooh, Seahorse Racer. Is that a fish one? Oh, cool. I didn't know we had that. We got enough to make one. Sorry, I need something. Science qualification. Oh, so these botany things, like that tries to eat people, and this one will eat people, and then it turns them into clowns, which is weird as fuck. Yes! Okay, so we got through. It all worked out. Okay, so let's go in there then. Okay, we have that key card. Do we actually need to go in the Shock Labs? Unlock security door 3 and find those blueprints. That's what we're doing. Claim, claim, claim. Okay. Here we go. Because we already had that, so that's good. We're gonna be lost for 5 days, which is not a huge deal. It's gonna take as long as it's gonna take, so that's fine. We do not have the science like thing to play with, so when's that finished? We should probably make that as well. Oh, what's going on down here? So we're not doing as well in this museum as we were doing in the last museum. So we were like pretty much in profit all the time. We are not in profit here. But we are catching some thieves here. So, I mean, we could make a bunch of mutant robot dudes and fire everyone, but that doesn't make any sense to me, so we're not gonna do that. This is like my most epic gift shop. It's got like everything. All 6 of the like different types of things, like museum types. So you got the maritime, you got the prehistoric, we've got the space, we've got the botany, we've got the science, and there's one more. Oh, and the art one. I don't actually have the art DLC yet, but there are some things for the art that you can just get, which is kind of cool. Ooh, but that's cool. How did we do that? I don't know how we did that, but we did that. We unlocked that, so that's cool. I'm not going there though. We're gonna go here because I'm assuming, yeah, that's a workshop project. Let's see what this one has actually. Does that have a workshop? I think it's gonna be this one. I have a feeling. Probably gonna be wrong, but I have a feeling. Okay, so we got rid of the injury event because my guys were high enough. We're gonna add the XP so we don't have to walk around for an extra 5 days. And we're gonna get some extra XP anyway. So let's go detailed. Oh, yes, we have a crate. Let's have a look at the crate. Yay, XP. Actually, you know what? Why choose? Let's send somebody here as well, because we may as well. Stuff required where, man? Like, it's totally blank. You can see it's totally blank, but it's also totally blank for me, so I have no idea why we need stuff. Not helpful, you know? Okay. Health inspection too much letter. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. So let's get this robo janitor out. So basically, the deal with the robo janitor is that, and these spots, is that basically the law is that basically this place, the science facility, was like abandoned because they didn't need it anymore, and then all this like nasty green gunk grew, and these cactuses. So I think I've got one here. Yeah. So these cactuses started growing, and so like the council or the government was like, no, you gotta go fix that up to the science dudes. And they were like, okay, well, we'll just make a museum and then we'll look at it and see what happens. So that we did that. And yeah, here we are. And then, so basically, we tested out the cactuses to see what was going on. And it was, they had no idea what was going on. So we ended up making the robots to fix it. Jolt converter. Generous speed boost. Ooh. Not what we were hoping for, honestly, but you know, interesting, new thing, new exhibit. Okay, so I think that was that guy. So I think that's where that came from. Oh no, it wasn't. It must have been this one then. Yeah, that was where our workshop project came from. So hopefully this one is key. Because there's no way that we're getting a rating over 3 for classic contraptions, man. Or complete classic contraption. I thought we did have 2 complete. This is a classic contraption. Just complete. Where? There was another one. I have no idea. I think that might have caught on fire too. This place and things catching on fire, man. Alright. Let's... Yeah, let's let this guy... Isn't this one, I don't think. Nope. Let's see if we can find the Jab Maestro. Oh, that's right. I got an offer for it and I sold it. Which wasn't a great idea in hindsight. But we did it, so we needed the money at the time. So we'll go and get that and put that all back together because so something was vandalized. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Not ideal, but this one maybe it doesn't. There's a security camera right there. What the hell, man? So let's check this 360 camera. It's literally way better. So put that right in the middle here. Alright, we gotta level up. Let's see what we've got in here first. A robot security. We already got a robot security guard. What do we need a robot security guard for? Robot security guard blueprints. Maybe that's what we were looking for. Oh yes, that was what we were looking for. Okay, so to make our security guard to yell at the janitor, we need some metal and some of these whirly cogs. So we'll open this and hope it's not a remake. Yes. Okay, so this is the Jab Maestro which we wanted. So we're gonna check that Berkey up because that's where it came from. Where it was before. And we are very lucky to have both of these because we're going to need both. So the first one is going to go here because we need that metal. And we're going to get some extra XP as well, mate. And this guy is those whirly cogs. But we need 2 janitors for that. So we've lost 3 janitors to this. Like, no wonder there is like litter everywhere. Oh yeah, that's right. We need the stuff first. We can't do it without the stuff. Oh, that was quick, man. Alright, let's have a look. I mean, we know what is in there. Yay, metal. I had no idea, man. I'm so shocked. Sorry for my own sound effects, but I do like to do my own sound effects. So, just FYI. Okay, I think we won't have enough, but let's just double check. Oh, yes, man. We got enough. Okay, and we're doing really bad. Yeah, we're hemorrhaging money here. Why do we have loans? Why do we have loans, man? Let's have a look. What loans do we have? Those are the sponsorships that we already have up. Okay, so we can pay this one off. So let's just do that. Like, we got less money, but we should have less outgoing. Yes! We're in profit, man. We are in profit! So, these guys, I'm gonna send one back to that location. Was it that one? Yeah, so we can get some more pieces of the jab. Ready for next time, excuse me. And we're on fast. Oh, what's going on here? They're willing to pay 20 grand for our sickly pair. I don't think so. I think we've learned our lesson about selling stuff, so we're gonna just decline. But we are very happy to be in profit. Hello? Wait, it takes you multiple days to leave? Apparently it does. Okay. Yes. So we have a robo security guard. Phew, with robo security cards, static sludge and haywire stuff shouldn't be such problems. But that doesn't resolve the hostile bungle mainframe. So this is like the science lady who's been with us from the start that's like giving us the background and telling us what to do. So there will be another step that we need to do to get the next star. But like that was like the first quarter of it, probably. Okay, so she says, while I try and come up with a plan, hopefully a genius one, you should get a fresh grip on the museum. Between the Oasis, the Sludge, and the robots, there are more than a few disasters that need averting. Understatement of the year, babes. Really. So let's check out Reverse Security Guard and see what he starts doing. And ooh, I got a sticker. Love stickers. So I got quite a few. Ooh, I always have all the stickers. How the hell did I do that? Okay, 50 workshop program. Yep, projects. I don't know what these ones are, but hopefully we will find out together. That was a weird phase. Ugh, I don't need a flying machine. I have one of them. But we don't have a lot of information on them, so let's put it in the deconstructor. There it is. And as you can see, this deconstructor room is not very decorated. Like our other one was beautifully decorated. Very serious, that is. So let's send again. We do not have the money to send. We could probably hire somebody. Okay, Department of Culture is here again. I swear it's like a couple of minutes and then they're here again. They're meant to come yearly, man. Yearly. Ooh, a trolley painter. Yeah, as you can see, there's not a lot of stuff to put in for analysis here because the stuff that you make you can't actually put in for analysis. So I don't know how I'm meant to level that up. But we shall persevere. Woo! So this is the next part. This, as you can see, this is like an old style surgery table. So there's 5 different pieces that we need. So we've got piece number 2. Okay, so we're gonna send him out again. And what else do we need to do? 5 guests with 70 plus knowledge, 14 points of interest unlocked, and 717 science was. These guys are crazy. But that'll get us the rest of the way around. So, what are we doing? How are we doing? That's a 5. It's a 5. It's 5. What? Okay, it says something was vandalized here. Can't see it. Okay, so again, we don't actually need this. So we are going to put that in inventory and then we are going to analyze it. Gotta do that analysis. Okay, what's happening over here? Okay, so this is another art piece. We're gonna chuck it right here. I don't know if that's... Yeah, it's got a high enough rating in there. I think I worked really hard on this one to make sure they roll these guys are not a 5. I take it back. Okay. So let's do something to make these guys a little bit prettier. So this is our ghosty dudes, and this is our space dude. Space one is actually pretty interesting, because you have to you find stuff, but then some of the stuff you find activates other stuff that you find, which is really kind of cool. It's just painful trying to get things to activate each other. And some of the symbols look really similar. Well, you're already on 5. You're on 5, so we need to be like a sciencey dude for 5. There you go. So we got some sciencey buzz. The botany inspection went well. There was no bad things. which is interesting, actually. Did I send you all? No, I didn't. Alright. Um, Now let's say, okay, let's upgrade you. I'm gonna go with tour guidelines. I don't do this one a lot, but like none of my guides know how to do tours. So somebody's gotta learn how to do tours, man. Okay. And I'm gonna turn this guy off. So yeah, we can find some more points of interest. What do we need? Janitor pay satisfaction above 80? I think I can do that pretty easy. I mean, we're gonna be poor. But, um, it's worth it. Yeah, there we go. I don't even need to do this guy, but I'm going to. They deserve it. I'm sure they've been working hard, man. Yes, only one more piece, or two more pieces, sorry. Got ahead of myself. I hate when it has like a million different music playing at the same time. Alrighty, so we're gonna give her a first aid kit. No, stop her from getting injured, hopefully. That's the other one that we want. Because I need to fill that out anyway. Yeah. Holy sugar, I didn't know I could do that. That's so cool. Expedition unaffordable. Of course it's unaffordable. Since I'm like, I know what I want. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. You know that loan we just got rid of? I think we should just get it back. And then we pay to find the last couple of pieces we need. And we're going to pay this back too. Alright, so let's do that. I know it sounds like a really bad idea. I agree. I do. But I need it. But we need the pieces, man. Ooh. Another one unlocked with 3,500 in monthly donations. Alrighty, so with that one, we are gonna need 2 janitors. Ooh. Oh no, that's fine. It should be fine. When he comes back, we take him there. So let's run that. We're still in profit, which is impressive. I haven't put us back under with that little maneuver. We'll see how we go. We might end up back in the negative, in the red, but let's see. Ooh, we can actually probably buy that area too, can't we? We don't need it, obviously. We're struggling here to fill the place. So, we might as well make an interactive display. So, we've got the Seance Simulator and the Close Encounter, and we have the Frog Leg display as well, actually. So, let's go with the Photo Synthesizer. Photo Synthesizer. Words. We'll chuck that over there, and it will be really fun. People will be really engaged. And then my dinosaurs. And that right there is why you do not sit on the plants, man. Yep. They're taking their sweet time. Alright. while they're doing that, let's unlock some stuff. I've got the Kudosh, which is to unlock stuff, so I may as well. Oh, hang on. There's a thief! Okay. So, where's my security? Security! Doop, doop, doop. Is that security? Technically, yes. That's a robot, though. Where's my actual security guards, man? What the? Am I blind? Well, I mean, I have been blind. Like, there's one. Did I only hire one? That's 5 guys. I mean, not 5 guys. Anyway. So I can check him. Okay, somebody was in pursuit. I don't know where they are. But that should fix that issue. Oh, I'm just on play. Goodness me, no wonder it was taking so long. So botany, and we're gonna put a nice little botany sign so everyone knows this is the botany exhibit. And then we're gonna put. Ugh, what? How did that? Oh my god! It was literally right in front of me. That's actually really bad, and I feel terrible about that. I literally stole it right in front of me. From my eyes. What the hell, man? It's one of those days. It's one of those days. Okay. Give them something else there. And then we'll leave that alone. And try and remember what it was that was there before. No, that's still a 4. I hate when it does that. Like because you put something down and then the duplicate is in the area. It makes it look like you hit the 5, but you didn't really hit the 5. New crate. Let's see, man. Yes. Well, we knew that was going to happen. We paid extra for that. Oh, somebody's got a dilemma. Whether with you. While navigating the abandoned facility, your team stumbles upon a research lab housing some kind of weather-altering technology. What kind of button are we going to press? The rain, the lightning, or the cloud? I'm going to go for cloud. I think that's the safest bet here. If there were more of you here, I would do a poll, but there isn't. I don't think there's very many of you. So we're going to just go with cloud. You have 60 seconds. Yeah, we're going to go with cloud. Oh, we already went with cloud, didn't I? I forgot that you don't have to accept on here. So it made it really dark, basically. So dark clouds rise from the machine, obscuring the sun and sending your team spiraling into melancholy. So we now have the blues, and we're sick with the blues. So we got to send somebody off for a retreat. Not ideal, but these things happen. What's going on over there? Anyway, back to business. Okay, so we've basically got enough points unlocked, but we need more sciencey biz. So I don't actually think that I've done the special buzzes for any of these. Ooh, Robocharge Master, that's an upgrade from the one that we currently have, which can do 1 person. This one seems to be able to do 3. So we might get that made, actually. So science exhibits, Robocharge Master. Okay, we need some golden truffle. Ah. Okay, he's not well. We need to send him to the doctor. Wants to resign. It looks like he's in good money. It's just that he's sad. And then he's got that illness contracted while he was away. It's fair enough, man. Okay, so we did really well. Nobody stole that. They stole some other stuff. Not ideal. But we got 25 grand, so that's good. Monthly breakdown, we're in profit by 300 bucks. Not ideal, but profit. We had one escape. So most of the guys we caught, we just missed one. It's unfortunate. Speaking of which, we are gonna put some cameras in this room. You scared the shit out of me. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh no, the Robocharger is on fire. Where is, oh there he is. He's coming. Ooh, are we gonna save it? I don't think so. I think it might be done for. Oh, okay. Seems okay. It seems okay. Let's do that. But normally once something sets on fire, everything else sets on fire, so we'll just keep an eye on that. What's in the box? In the box. What's in the box today? Does anyone remember that show? That's sad. What are we gonna do? Sciencey buzz. Let's have a look at our science contraptions and see what kind of buzz. Hates litter. That's good. Ooh, okay. Too much littering's going on around here. Yes, science decoration. Let's check out science decoration. All you had to do is ask, babe. All you had to do is ask. That doesn't really look like a sciencey decoration, but what do I know? So let's see. You're happy as happy and mad. So that one hates litter. Okay, apparently we've done some cleaning. We're good now. This one hates litter. See, that one's a hard one because it's like people just like make a mess and then mess everything up. Okay, so this one's epic. So we just need to get that last piece. Last piece of the puzzle. Let's reduce anti-Zachary's. I really was hoping that if it reduced the cost of the expedition, we could reduce the cost of the actual finding the thing that we need. It did not work out that way, but that's okay. We already checked that one, didn't we? Okay. Oh, that's Space One? And so is that. Wait, do we not have an interactive display for the science section? That's insane. Yeah, that's plants. The synthesizer is plants. Soundstage. Well, that was in the prehistory one, but I guess that's not a sciencey. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Maybe I just haven't unlocked it yet. I don't know how. But anyway, security inspection. Fun times. Oh, this is an enhancer one. It doesn't actually do anything. Let's do a buzz cloud. Because maybe that'll help with this. Yeah. And this thing with a booster box, it's where it wants to be. It's doing it, living its best life. Fine column, great. Botany exhibit, great. Wait, you are near a botany exhibit? Is that better, man? Yeah, that's better, man. Alright. What have we got in this crate? Hopefully it's the last piece of the puzzle. Last piece of the puzzle. There you go, man. What did we need? Yeah, okay, that's right. We wanted to unlock this. Another antique archives. Let's send somebody to check it out. Ooh, okay. Why did they choose that guy? Like, this guy has these two. Nobody gets hurt. They just get lost for a little bit. It's way better. Okay. There you go. Department of Culture is back, man. Okay. Main vigilant. Monies. Okay, we're in the red by a lot again. It's not funny. On topic pillar. Let's just check that. Oh, that's just the I thought I sold that. It's just the base that was here. Decorating, buzz bonus, and installing certain perks. Alright, man. I don't think these ones are helping too much because it's not actually like the right, what's the word? Theme. Oh, a printing press. Cool. I love a printing press. That honestly makes me so happy. We love a good book. So it hates litter. That's good. And it's 5 out of 5 just by placing it there, so that's pretty cool too. Alright, let's send another team out, see if we can get some more pieces of that. I wanted to get gold, didn't I? Really? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. No, that is not a good idea. Okay. The highest we can get to is 12. So we're gonna lose somebody. Or we need to get one of these guys up by 3 points before we send anyone there. So I think that's the go. I do feel really bad when they because basically if they go missing, you get like a thing in the mail. It's like this is their memorial plaque, and you should put it up. And it just makes you really sad because they didn't deserve to go like that. So we're gonna send. I can't. No, you've got to be a science expert to go to them. That is annoying. That is annoying. We're gonna have a famous pop star come to our museum. It's very exciting. Very exciting. Okay, let's see if anyone needs some training done. Feel like, oh, there we go. No wonder. Alright. You can do some Why do we have a marine person? I'm pretty sure we don't have any marine specimens here. Anyway. Excuse me. We've only got one camera booth here, so I'm not too concerned about making sure we have camera guys here. So we'll just see how we go. What we might do to get those janitors up is to get the other, like level them up, is to get the other ingredients that we need to make the thing that we want. Oh, a bandage basket. Cool. Okay, so we have another science thing. And this one is a science decoration. So let's make it so slightly. So we go to science. It's bandages. A rotating cog. Let's go with that. Okay, someone leveled up. My camera is upgraded. Can I upgrade you? We can upgrade him. Interesting. Fast charge. Where is my robot poison? That is not what I want. That's what I want. There you are. Alright, let's put a fast charge on here. Okay, we don't want to watch you anymore. What else do we need to do now? Okay, so we have got up like 100 points, so that's pretty good. We do need to send these guys out again though. Where are we gonna send them? That. Yes. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, you really got nothing good. Alright. I'll go down. This we're gonna get some extra metal. Unless I was travel sick, does that make him see? I don't know, probably. Well, I've looked in a second. When metal comes back. Oh, thanks for. Oh, I right clicked. You right click and you don't hit sell, it doesn't sell. But most other things, if you right click, it will sell. I always forget. Oop, there we go. We got something. Oh, this is our ore. I accidentally hit C, so we are doing a capture. It's nothing good, obviously, but we've got one. Here's our metal. And what have we got here? Hopefully something exciting. A locomotive, yes! A drone! Look at my circle. Like the star of my show here. Now, what do you need, Mr. Locomotive? We need hate slitter. Hate slitter. Well, that is unfortunate. You're in a museum. Alrighty. That is not the right person descending on this ship. Right. Go Mr. White. Now, what do we want over here? We want to go and do our whirly cogs again. I'm pretty sure we needed that. Okay. Ooh, what's going on? Oh, the VIP visit. Yeah, I didn't think that the pop star was gonna want anything from our museum, and she didn't, which is fair enough. It's not very interesting. I mean, it's interesting, but it's not like pop star interesting, if that makes sense. What were we wanting to make that we needed all that stuff for? Huh? Oh, the Robo Charger. I lost the charger. That's right. Ooh, what is that? A dilemma. Taken for a ride. Your team discovers a giant circular tube connected to a variety of circuits and monitors. One of your staff postulates it could be a particle collider. We're gonna check the monitors. Yes. Human propulsion system. So, that was a good move because it turns out this isn't a Hadron Collider after all, but some sort of human propulsion system that you managed to sell to a nearby theme park. Pretty good. Alright, let's go back. Alright, another crate. No. We didn't actually need those anyway. I have no idea where we get those gem things. Maybe it's like there. Oh, the crystal case. Okay. Player gem in level 2 mechanics. Okay. Do we have a gem level? That's in mechanics. That needs an upgrade. No, we do not. We're trying to get one. Okay. Oh, yay, books! We love books. Okay. Well, since that was a high note, I think we're gonna end there for today. Thank you for watching. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow.